Hey there folks, Mark Johnson, Tech Snobs. Full review on the iPad mini with Retina Display and the iPad Air. Flat out, just starting right out of the gate. Both of these iPads are the best iPads Apple's ever released. Definitely very, very nice products overall. We're going to start off talking about the Retina mini. And this has got a 7.9-inch display, 2048 by 1536 resolution here. Fantastic display, some of the best graphics and resolution you'll see, on a tablet. And one thing about it, it very, like looking at text and so forth, it makes things so much clearer, very detailed and so forth. So just zooming in, the text is just great. Just overall very nice text, and the speed, A7 CPU, and they call it a desktop class, CPU on here because it's going to do 64-bit and so forth. Although there's really nothing to kind of take advantage of that outside of Apple's apps, which you do get for free. You get all the GarageBand, you get a slew of them. Of course, there's iBooks is already there, and there's a whole lot of them. I can't tell you all off the top. iPhoto. And there's a few other ones as well. So you get about 7 or 8. Of course, you get the iWork apps as well, Pages, Numbers, and so forth. So that's definitely, a good thing. And definitely, something to keep in mind. Now, going to the iPad Air, just looking at it as well. Both of these, when you look at the design, they're very, very similar. They're literally the same thinness. Another thing about it is just basically just comes down to display, like, which one you want as far as how big of a screen do you want on them. And that's kind of give you an idea how they look right on top of each other. Now, flat out, I think a lot of it comes down to whether or not you're an iPad fan or not. If you like Apple products, if you like iOS, if you like iOS 7, both of these products will suit you quite well. They are rather expensive. This one starts out at $399. This one starts out at $499, and they go up to $829 and $929 respectively. And that basically you get to those exorbitant prices by getting LTE 4G. And they are both unlocked though, so that's definitely cool. You can pop out the SIM card, use any carrier. It's one iPad SKU for every carrier here in the States, whether it be Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, all of them. So that's definitely, something to keep in mind. Another thing about, both these products is that, there's a lot of accessories out there. So like if you're like buying a lot of accessories for iPads, that's one good thing about it. You'll never find, be sure to find something for them. And then just looking at this iPad Air, it's 1 pound. I mean, this thing is very, very light in hand, 1 pound. And it's 20% thinner than the other one, and it's flat out phenomenal what they've been able to do with it. Now, I will say, it comes at a cost, of course, but if you're coming from like an iPad 3 or earlier, even last year's iPad 4, you're going to be shocked when you pick this thing up. I mean, it's flat out, the best designed 10-inch tablet I've ever seen. Just flat out, it does everything. It's fast. All that great stuff and more. So definitely keep that in mind. It also has enhanced wireless. They don't call it wireless AC, but I'm assuming it, that's what they mean. But since they don't say it, I can't really, say for sure that's what they're referring to. But there is 2 times the performance there. And, that's pretty much, wraps it up. I mean, iPad is an iPad. Overall, nothing really too much has changed outside of iOS 7. And of course, you have all the the hardware. I mean, you still have the great app store. All the latest and greatest apps are going to be there. The games, the developers, all that good stuff. The support is one of the main reasons why you want to pick Apple, because they have the biggest library or the biggest catalog of quality apps out there. So keep that in mind. Be sure to check out the site tech-snobs.com for more coverage. Big redo of the site. A lot of new things coming. Thanks for watching, folks. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Take care.